Welcome to Las Vegas. I am joined by Jon Jones, who takes on Daniel Cormier in the main event at UFC 200 to unify that 205-pound belt. What does it mean to be able to possibly close the chapter on this rivalry between you two?
It means a lot. This fight's going to be a great fight. I'm really excited. Get to finally get past Daniel Cormier once and for all, move forward in my journey, fight some new competition. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to be back. I'm grateful to be getting my belt back. You know, this felt so far away at one point, and now it's here, and just grateful.
The fight's on Saturday, so there's still a few days. Heading into this, mentally, physically, is this the clearest your head's been? Is this the best physical shape you've been in? How do you feel going into it?
Mentally, physically, spiritually, I feel in tune. I feel on one accord. Everything's just gone right this camp. You know, my cardio is great. I'm hanging on to a lot of strength from the powerlifting, but I've lost a lot of the muscle, so I'm just moving fast with great endurance, great strength. Spiritually, you know, I've really been able to conquer a lot of the demons that I was dealing with in the past, so I just feel whole in my personal life. I feel complete, the person that I am outside of being a fighter, so that has me feeling great. Mentally, you know, the confidence, that's something that I've never lacked. Just extremely confident. This is my first rematch, so this is a battle that we've faced before, one that I know that I could conquer because I've done it before, and I feel younger than DC, and just feel like I'm fighting for more. I'm extremely confident. So yeah, I just feel really great around the board.
I know you and all of your coaches are big on watching tape. So looking back on the first fight with Daniel, what are things that you're like, I can't believe I did this, I need to do this differently, and what are things that you're like, I need to do this exactly the same?
I see things that I can improve on defensively, and I see things that I can improve on offensively, and we just take a lot of notes and just make the proper adjustments.
How do you get your hand raised again, but how will the fight go to make sure that that happens?
The way I get my hand raised again is just by going out there, having fun, being loose, relaxed, enjoying it, and just thinking, playing smart, playing the game smart.
You guys were originally supposed to fight, and then OSP had to be brought in because Daniel was injured. Obviously, it was probably frustrating when it happened, but looking back, are you glad you were able to get in one 5-round fight before you came to this rematch with Daniel?
Yeah, I'm glad that I got to get in a fight in between. I got to answer a lot of questions, and I got to get rid of a little bit of rust that may have been there. And yeah, I'm happy. I feel more confident, and I feel like I was just here and feel right at home.
Is it nice to have that flow from one camp, just a couple of weeks off, right into another?
Oh yeah, it was nice. I got to start my camp already in shape. And some of the things that I wasn't too happy with my last camp, I got to address that right away and really perfect this camp. So me and my camp, we feel pretty close to perfect right now.
The last time I saw you was backstage at UFC 197, right after you beat OSP. You were in a great mood and you seemed to be really happy, but then on the conference call, it seemed like you weren't super happy with that performance looking back on it. Really, how do you feel about that fight?
I feel good about the fight. You know, it was a smart fight. I got to hit and not get hit. I got to answer a lot of questions, and I'm happy with it.
You said, I had one bad performance and everyone's talking about it. Is it just their expectations are so high?
I think the fan expectation is pretty high. I have high expectations of myself as well. The fight was just boring. I won't call it bad. I mean, technically it was pretty sound, but I am an entertainer as well, and it wasn't the most entertaining. It's motivating to never be satisfied and to always look to improve, and you know, it just gives me one more thing to work towards in this upcoming fight.
Have you taken a step back at all to reflect on the fact that UFC 100, you're on the undercard, UFC 200, you are headlining this monumental event?
It's crazy. Yeah, man, it's a blessing. I mean, that's what I boil it down to. It's a blessing. UFC 100 was a huge event, and you know, they say every fight is your biggest fight, and I remember fighting Jake O'Brien, and just a Division I wrestler from Purdue, and I never got to go D1, so I had this chip on my shoulder. I wanted to outperform Jake O'Brien.
Jon Jones
But this is a whole different level, you know, UFC 200, and I find myself more comfortable, more relaxed, and more sure in who I am and where I'm at in the sport, and I feel like I'm the guy for it.
What about when you saw the whole card? What did you think? I mean, we've got Brock Lesnar.
Say no more. Brock Lesnar is plenty. I mean, obviously the whole card is stacked. We have so much amazing talent. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be the grand finale on the whole thing, me and DC. I'm grateful to share a night with so many great martial artists from all over the world. Just the exposure that's going to be happening that night is just going to be huge for all of us. And you know, none of our careers will be the same after competing on July 9th. So I'm just grateful for this moment.
All right, and finally, what song are you walking out to? I have to know. This is like a personal question.
I can't tell you that.
No, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you.
Will you tell me off camera?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
is it good? Is everyone going to be excited?
It's going to be a good one. It'll be fitting.
All right. Oh my God, I'm excited. All right, we're going to wrap up the interview just so he can tell me. Jon, best of luck to you. We are so looking forward to it. He competes in the main event of UFC 200 on July 9th right here in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.